cucumber. You catch up on some Zeds. You get out of my head. You slumber. And further, I don't want to talk about nothing else.
Ooh, the guy might be better than me.
That's right, I'm better than me.
Except your defecation.
Because I eat for breakfast.
By your physical appearance. Yeah, well, your mom's so shallow.
She probably thinks this clip is about her.
And so what the hell
Eat
is
this
this
soup. And we're watching Xavier Renegading.
Say what you want.
Anyways, honey, shut up.
Begin tape. Leaving dead space. 3, 2, 1. The purpose of this tape is to test automated response times and reactions from vintage interactive attractions following audio stimuli. If you are playing this tape, that means that not only have you been checking outside at the end of every shift, as you were instructed to do, but also that you have found something that meets the criteria of your special obligations under paragraph 7. Follow these instructions, document response times, then safely secure the space before leaving. Upon sealing the room, you are not to return. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
This is something that will be explained later. Basically, it's just a cutscene. Just wait. It's just a cutscene that's meant to be like FNaF 6.
Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
3,
Ray, did you play the demo? Do you at least remember how the PC mechanics work? Because that's like the most important gameplay mechanic. Basically, just don't use the computer for too long, or else the temperature will increase really fast. And if it gets too hot, you have to dust off stuff. Wario is just, he can either go to Luigi, and if that happens, turn on the lights. Or if he goes to your hallway, shut the door and mash spacebar when he appears. Waluigi's identical, but he does not go to Luigi. But he does not. But he is faster when he attacks you. But he does not attack Luigi, basically. You don't have to worry about Luigi, by the way. He's in this book, but he's not in until night 2. Remember, you can check back on this book later in the game, and it'll add new characters as you progress through the game. Click the arrow at the bottom. Peach is weird. She acts identical to Wario, but she has no sound cues. And instead of shutting the door, when she leaves the hallway, you have to go to the hallway yourself and shine the light in her face and wait for her to go away. And she can also attack Luigi. Luigi himself, the evil Luigi, don't worry about him. He's out on night 2. I'll tell you about him when you get there. So remember, don't use the computer for too long. Wario, if you see someone leave the room outside Luigi, turn on the lights. If you hear running, mash spacebar and hold the door shut. If Peach leaves the hallway outside your room, turn on the light. That's about it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Thank God. I need to warn you about what's going on. You're in great danger. Not just you. You came with a friend. This is horrible. Okay, listen to me. There are creatures in this house. Creatures that may share some similarities with friends of yours, but they definitely are not friendly. Right. I need you to give me an overview of everything you have available to you. Computer, lockable door, a flashlight, and a fireplace, eh? Alright, let's start with the computer. It has access to, what, a camera system and a health app? Surprised cameras even work in the building you're stuck in. Alright, listen. You can use those cameras to track the creatures in this house. Two of the entities are easier to deal with, but you should still be on your guard with them. One of them is faster than the other, the one with longer limbs. Well, not as long as the third entity, but still pretty long. Both him and his fatter, shorter friend will move to the hallway next to your room. When they leave this hallway, they will rush towards your room. Since your door does not have a lock, you must hold it shut against them. I imagine they will try to force open the door, so be prepared to fight back against them. Now, the third entity, from what I know, is different from the other two. For one, I believe she is the one who is the leader of this. She will go to your hallway, yes, but when she leaves, she will not rush at your door. Instead, she will stay in the hallway outside your door. You must shine the flashlight in her eyes to send her away. Keep an eye on her at all times to know when she leaves that hall. She's rather quiet, so chances are you won't hear a sound from her when she enters the hall. Now, as for your friend, he's in the bedroom, yes? If I remember correctly, the owners who lived there had set up a light system before the place was abandoned. If it still works, it should be able to thwart off any creatures that enter the room. If someone leaves the camera connected to the room your friend currently resides in, flash the light in the room to scare them off. If you do not do this in time, I fear your friend will meet a very grave end, and so will you if you fail. Now, as you notice, a lot of this resides on the cameras. The camera system must be taken care of, or else it will overheat, and that would not be good. When starting up the system, you may check on the health of the system by clicking the health button. It will also tell you whether dust has entered the system or not. You will have to check on the system from time to time and refill it with thermal paste, as well as clean out any dust that gets into the system. Alright, I believe I've explained everything currently important. I have to go for now, but I'll call you back if you're still alive in an hour, alright? I've called up the police, and it must be a really busy night for them, because they won't have available officers for the next 6 hours. Something tells me that the one behind all this won't make it easy for you to survive the next 6 hours. But you can do this. Good luck.
Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah. Huh? Huh? Ah.
okay? Oh, good. Listen, I'll explain why we are taking so long to arrive. We are having a lot of problems tracking your location, so please bear with us. Otherwise, I fear that another entity is approaching, this time from below ground. This one is special. The door and the light will work on him, but he moves around in a weird way. He will cycle between your friend's chamber, and then when you deal with him in that chamber, he will make his way to you. Then if you deal with him again, he will continue his cycle and go back to the other chamber. Just don't lose track of that guy, okay? Alright, I'll contact you in an hour to check if everything is alright.
Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah. Huh? Ah.
Hey, is everything alright? Thank God. Alright, so we are starting to get information on where you are, but it's still fuzzy, so we need more time. And once again, the more you stay in that place, the more aggressive the entities get, the more entities arrive. And speaking of that, watch out for the fireplace tonight. Another entity is making its way from here, possessing 2 forms. If he's too close to the camera to a point where both of his forms flicker, transfer the data and, well, I hope you're good at games, since you will need to play a game to transfer data. I don't know what the game even is, but you'll see for yourself. Win the game, and he will go away. Fail the game, or ignore him, and let's say something not so pretty will happen. Just stay safe, alright? See you yet again in an hour.
Eh? Ah. Eh? 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 Ah. Eh?